Donors are always wondering where their donations went and how charities use them, so we decided here at Canada Helps to find out. Join me today as I visit a charity and find out how they use your donation. Someone gave me the Oakville Humane Society, I think, today, but I don't see dog toys. I don't see it here anywhere. Where did he go? Oh, Dax. It's always something with that dog. Alright. Let's go off to Oakville and, I need this, and see where did it go. Hey, it's Owen with Canada Helps, and today we're in Oakville, Ontario to see the Oakville Milton Humane Society. So let's go see where did it go.
It was started 75 years ago, and originally the cause was workhorses, because back then the workhorses were being used in Oakville as they were everywhere, and they weren't well cared for, and that's kind of how it started. And it has moved on to taking care of dogs and cats, advocating for animals in areas of cruelty and abuse and neglect, housing animals. So we kind of deal with everything. We deal with homeless, forgotten, neglected, and abused animals. And we're happy to do that every day.
My day-to-day job is obviously assuring animal welfare is out in the community. So assuring that the owners are providing the standards of care as per the Ontario Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act.
Our mandate has expanded. Originally we were Oakville, and then we were Oakville and the surrounding area.
Okay.
And then it became Oakville and Milton because more families are moving to the area. A lot of it is multicultural too. There's a lot of first-generation families moving to the area, and they may come from a culture where animals are cared for in a different way.
Right.
So a lot of what we do now is education, and we have a real strong focus on education, and that's one way that donations help us, is it goes into our outreach and education area. And what that does is it works with children. We work with children in the schools. We also have a summer camp. We have an after-school program as well for kids. And so we're reaching that next generation when they're younger. We also do outreach for adults as well. So we're out there in the community giving information on proper pet care, what the bylaws are for the area, because in different areas there's different numbers of animals you can have, different things you can and cannot do. So education is a big part of it. We've also dealt with people who had great intentions, but maybe had never had a puppy or a kitten before and didn't realize everything that went along with it.
Just how intensive it can be.
Yeah, so we've had people bring those into us too, and we're always happy when they do, because that's an animal that we can help. We can work with it. We'll find it a new home. We're a low euthanasia shelter, which means that everything that you see here that's in our adoption facility is going to stay with us till it finds a home. One of the things that we do that is kind of unique to our shelter, not every shelter is able to do this, and the only reason we can do this because of the donations, is we will foster orphaned kittens. We will take in kittens as young as a day old. We've had them come in with their umbilical cord still attached. That's how young they are. Yeah. And we will actually foster them. We have foster families and staff members who will take them on, and that means feeding them every 2 hours, 24 hours a day. It's very expensive to do that. That's why a lot of shelters aren't able to do it. They would love to do it, but they can't. For $250, what we can do is we can provide the milk replacement, which is expensive, the vaccines when they get old enough for vaccines, microchipping, worming, all of the things that we have to do with a kitten to get it ready for adoption. Those first 10, 12 weeks, it's going to cost us $250 for every kitten. Those kittens grow up to be fabulous pets, so we know, I mean, when we see them go to their new homes, it's so heartwarming, because we know that without the donations, without the donors, we wouldn't have been able to do that. And that's a kitten we would have to say no to. But because people donate through Canada Helps, we're able to do that.
Probably out of all the facilities around, we are one of the lower vehicle ratio per officer. So all that does cost the shelter money. We're not government funded, nor do we receive any fundings from any other animal welfare association. So any little bit of amount of money that we get from our public helps us in the end to provide the help to those animals.
We're first and foremost a grassroots charity. I mean, when people donate to us, they can come in anytime and see exactly how their money is helping us. I mean, you could, when you walk around, you see that we may not have the biggest, fanciest, shiniest shelter, but what we do have are staff and volunteers who care so much about the animals.
The main thing is, again, having us out on the road, providing to help us out on the road is ultimately being the voice for those animals.
Thanks for joining me to find out where to go. I hope you watch the next episode where we visit another great charity and find out how your donations help. Also, visit CanadaHelps.org and make your donation today.